Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The winding road to the Super Bowl continues here in the divisional round, where two teams look to take another step towards the Super Bowl. It's the Jets going up against the Browns.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Spinning past him. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention. Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries, just keep giving it to him.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Let's just go ahead and state the obvious. You're going to want a big game out of that guy. Big-time run to get things started. But even more importantly, coming in on the road, trying to silence the crowd, take them out of it a little bit, slow down the emotions of the game, and get yourselves under control and feel like, yeah, we're going to be okay on the road.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Michael Pruitt. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And the Browns getting set to go. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they're going to have this one up near the 30-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. A handoff, Jeremy Langford. And a loose football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. In this case, they were able to retain possession.
A gain of 3, second down. Looking to throw on second down. Leonard, and he finds Tyler Croft. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Here we go. Green 39.
On first down, Leonard. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
Here we go.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Leonard throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
To throw on second down. Leonard. Ebron's got it. And he'll be knocked down sideways at the 14. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive. And normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff him for a loss. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Rosas puts this one through. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So they get the field goal. The partner, that was a 14-play drive to get the 3.
Normally when you hold the ball that long, run that many plays, you end up in the end zone. There's a breakdown on the defense. Something happens. In this case, that didn't. But really good ball control by the offense. They're hoping that they can wear them down if they keep having drives like that.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. We have played a quarter here in this AFC Divisional Playoff. 3-0 is our score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. And they've got it here with a first down. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved.
False start, offense.
So that'll back them up 5. So now 1st and 15. Now they'll run it on the toss. And a solid run down inside the 30. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Back to throw. Holmes has got it complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And almost intercepted. If he could have picked it, maybe some space to go the other way. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So 2nd and 10 here. To throw again. Leonard. And the grab by Croft. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Here we go.
To throw on third down. Leonard. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. And they give this time to the tailback. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Leonard throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Leonard. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. To throw on 2nd down. Leonard. Ebron with it over the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Leonard. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Here we go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. To throw. Leonard. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Rosas now to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Toe bashed it.
Super toe.
Let's go. 38.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. They'll set up a throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye,
he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Looking to throw. Leonard. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. He'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more AFC playoff action after this timeout. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Looking to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
Let's go. Fire 38.
They'll set up to throw. And Davis with it left side. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Here we go. Fire 38.
They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And now the offense operates in the red zone. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he goes out of bounds inside the 10 at the 9. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
As if he didn't have enough to think about on that route, the comeback route, coming back to the football and catching it, decided to make sure he toe-tapped and kept himself in bounds.
And that was spectacular, but on the comeback route, maybe a little easier to deal with the sideline since you've got better vision of it.
I think that's a great point, because you should know exactly where you're going and know how much space you have and make sure you get your feet down. But, yeah, coming back to the football, I like it. Good vision.
Back to throw again. This will be caught at about the 6. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved.
False start, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. And his kick is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll see if I can get through this without being skipped as we welcome you to our EA Sports halftime report. The Browns have controlled the flow, but it hasn't given them a big advantage. The Jets won't care how much their offense is on the field as long as they find a way to advance in these playoffs. All right, let's roll those moving pictures. Now 1st and 10. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Harris isn't happy to come away with the pick, ending the drive. Midway through the second quarter. The quick pass, it's complete, and now they get in for the touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7. Now so late in the first half. Holmes has got the catch here, and a quick 3-play drive ends with the score. Still a little time left on the clock. Leonard's on target here, and this 2-play drive goes for a TD. The Browns up by a touchdown. So that's all for us here at the EA Sports Studio. We'll get you back out to the field now for some more playoff action.
This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Let's go! Blue Lightning! Blue Lightning!
10th carry now for Jeremy Langford. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, here we go! Green 39!
Back to throw. Leonard. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
31 yards on the punt there. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Come on, let's go!
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
And Davis has it over the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 6 there on first. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. the shotgun. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. He'll drop to throw. And they can't. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Pruitt, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker. Sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Extra point forthcoming. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense has felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him. Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. The Browns on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Green 39.
Operating from the gun. Leonard. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
On 1st and 10, Leonard. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Leonard. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Allen on to punt as he gets this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Let's go. 1-0.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They run the counter now on first down. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And there it was right in front of us. Today's NFL, these guys nowadays, they don't just eat up space. They try and get upfield and make plays in the backfield.
Here we go. 1-0.
They'll look to throw. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down. The Jets on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Here we go. 38.
They'll look to throw here. He's got a man complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for the Jets on third. 47 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes him back to where they started. 3rd and 10. The Jets on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Pruitt, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So that one, a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. first down. Leonard. He's going to look deep down the field. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. And on 2nd and 10 now. Throwing again. Leonard. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Leonard. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
And taken at the 46. And New York set to take the field. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might
Wrapped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
To throw on 2nd down, Leonard. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but as you mentioned it.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for the Browns. 41 yards. Fresh set of downs here. Looking to throw. Leonard. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On third down, Jeremy Langford. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Back to throw. Leonard. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Levante David. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The New York set to take the field. Getting down to the end here, they have a 2-score lead. Barely, but it's a 2-score lead, so that probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now, doesn't it, Charles?
It does, but it doesn't mean now you go out and run option or some kind of wild double reverse or anything like that. But you do know that if anything does go haywire, you're still in control of this game.
I want a double reverse, don't you?
I'm just waiting for that day where we actually see something like that in this situation.
We'll see what happens here. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now they try the right side here. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. On third down, it's Henderson. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And fights through one man. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw on second down. Leonard. Caught right side. It's Lewis. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Looking to throw. Leonard, hard throw, incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. From the gun, Leonard. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Levante David in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This will be 3rd and forever.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Back to throw. Leonard. Wide open receiver complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And down to just 21 seconds now as he spikes it to stop the clock. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. To throw on 2nd down. Leonard finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 2 yards on that play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. And they'll stop it with 4 seconds showing on the clock. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he connects with Ebron. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, on both sides, you come into this game